Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Dream Overseas Nursing. My name is Shweta and thank you all for watching my first video. So this channel is all about your nursing career if you want to move abroad. I can help you to begin your career from scratch. So today I will talk about what should be our first step. Give me a minute. I have some slides prepared for you. Okay, so our first step should be IELTS. Definitely should be IELTS. There are other language tests as well, but I only know about IELTS, so I will only tell you guys about IELTS. So our first step for province of Ontario should be IELTS. Today I will talk about two provinces inside Canada. One is Ontario and one is Alberta. As everyone knows, Canada is having many provinces and the criteria for every province is very different. So let's talk about Ontario first. So the first step will be obviously IELTS, and it should be general IELTS. Please do not give academic IELTS unless you want to enter into Canada as an international student. You can go through academic IELTS, but for the nurses who wants direct PR through the Human Capital Priority System, the PNP profile system, the healthcare system actually, on the healthcare basis, if they want to get direct PR from their home country, they have to go through generalized. So the minimum requirement of the score to enter into the profile, to enter your file into the pool will be minimum score of reading 6 bands, writing 6 bands, listening 6 to 7 bands, speaking 6 bands. So in Canada, we count it as CLB. So the total CLB will be CLB of 7. This is the minimum requirement that everyone should get at least to have their file inside the pool to get permanent residency. Ontario has announced one federal skilled worker program. This is the program for nurses, the international nurses who wants to work inside Canada, and the nurses who are already working in Canada, but they do not have their permanent residency. They can also apply for it. But I will talk about the nurses who are in abroad. Okay. So this program is to get direct permanent residency through Ontario PNP. PNP is Provincial Nominee Program inside Canada. Okay, so as many of you knows that Canada has a point system. On the point basis, it actually invites people. So the higher your points will be, the higher are the chances that you will get your permanent residency. So for nurses, there is a factor of IELTS. That's why I'm saying again and again. Please try to give your IELTS and please try to have a higher CLB score. I would recommend that a CLB score of 9 or higher is really appreciated if you can get it. CLB 9 will be your reading 7, writing 6.5, listening 8, and speaking 7. This much of score will get you a CLB of 9. If you can get a higher score, a more score of CLB 9, CLB 10, CLB 11, if you can get it, your points will boom up and it will really help you to get your permanent residency. So this permanent residency, it depends upon some major factors. I will only talk about the major factors. So the first major factor is your IELTS, of course, that I was saying. If you can get higher CLB, definitely your points will be much higher and your file will be in the pool. The second thing is your experience, but of 4 to 5 years, it is the best thing. And but even though if you do not have any experience, but you can get a higher score in your IELTS, your score can but your score will be definitely higher and your file will definitely get inside the pool. So these are the two important factors I wanted to talk about. So, and along with your IELTS, for the province of Ontario, you can start your NNS now. Please start your NNS now. Depends upon three factors. One is it wants a background check from your college. from your nursing regulatory body, the registration council, and from your employer if you are working. So if these three people, when you will file this NNS application, they will give you three forms. You have to send all these forms separately to your college, nursing regulatory body, and your employer. It depends upon these three people if they are very quick in filling all these application form, and they have to send it by themselves by a mail to NNS. So if they are sending it within a week, you will definitely get your advisory report within a month. And when you got your advisory report, you can give your NCLEX through AFRA, sorry, the Australian Nursing Regulatory Body from US or Canada. So please start your first step at least. I will elaborate about next steps in my later videos, but this should be your first step. And one more thing, NNS do not ask for your IELTS or any other language test, so you can go for it. If you want any help with your NNS and your IELTS, I have gone through all of these both things, and I can help you guys. Please let me know in the comment section. And yeah, one more thing I wanted to tell you guys that many told me also before that if you are working in the English speaking countries, you do not have to give IELTS. You are exempt from it for if you are working in English speaking countries for more than 2 years or 3 years. But this is not correct. You have to give your IELTS, so make your mind clear. So next, now let's talk about Alberta. Alberta, again, the first step will be IELTS and general IELTS. I was telling you this is the minimum requirement, total CLB 7 overall of CLB 7 for Alberta. Again, minimum band 6, writing band 6, speaking band 6, listening band 6 to 7. This is the minimum requirement. If you are getting your, if suppose you have given your IELTS, you got the minimum band score, and your this file is inside the pool. Now, your point system, as you know that Canada has the point system to get the permanent residency, your points are less than the points Canadian province, the Ontario province is asking. You can get your file inside the pool, and then you can rectify your bans by giving the IELTS again. So the first thing should be, the first focus should be to get your file inside the pool, and then you can change your IELTS band score and everything. So, okay. So like Ontario is having provincial nominee program, like that Alberta is having Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, but unfortunately Alberta has stopped giving PR options by this pool. So since 15th of February 2024, but people can still apply through Express Entry Pool. The difference between PNP and Express Entry Pool is only that the points, the point requirement in PNP was a little bit less than the Express Entry Pool, but it's not that higher for Express Entry Pool. So if you get a good band in your IELTS, you will definitely get a score of more than 400 points. And I think the last row was 420 points for healthcare in Express Entry Pool. So if you want to move your career to Canada, and unfortunately you think, okay, this one is, they have caused this AAIP, what to do now? You can still apply through Express Entry Entry Pool. Now we'll talk about the registration in Alberta. So Alberta has made the process of getting getting the nursing license in Alberta very easy. No need to go through the lengthy process of NNS for Alberta. Alberta has their own qualification assessment tool now, which is very less expensive and too much time saving for you. So Alberta, so the Nursing Registration Council is called as College of Registered Nurses Alberta, CRNA. The CRNA has now a tool which will assess the qualification of nurses, the international nurses directly. So you do not have to go through NNSA. They have cut off NNSA. The Registration Council, CRNA is directly handling it. But the process is again same. They will give you three, when you will file their application form, they will give you three forms. You have to send those forms to your college, nursing regulatory body, and your employer. As soon as they will fill it and give it back, mail them back, you will get your nursing license. Not nursing license, there are some other requirements as well. You have to go through background check. There is one jurisprudence exam that you have to go through. It's not a very tough exam. You have to do it on your laptop only. So, and they will give you the slides and everything regarding that exam. And it is an open book exam, so you do not have to worry about that exam. But this system, this direct assessment by CRNA, it is only eligible for 7 countries, which includes India, Philippines, UK, US, Australia, Nigeria, Jamaica, New Zealand, and Ireland. So for these countries, they are like exempt from doing the NNS. They can directly apply to CRNA and start their process for being registered as a nurse. And trust me, even though if your PR file is in processing, you can still get a license from Alberta by sitting in your home country. So you will get your license, and as soon as your PR will be approved, you will be a direct RN inside Canada. So please go through it. And one more thing I want to tell, that IELTS is not required for the nursing registration inside Alberta and Ontario. You do not have to give IELTS, so please go directly and uh, do NNS for Ontario and register with CRNA for Alberta. So yeah, that's all into this video. In my next video, I will talk about the province of Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please share it with your friends. And good night. All the best with your files and your IELTS exam. Thank you.